Hey guys, what's up? Why is the word there? Thank you so much for joining me in another video. Today's look is going to be a cut crease and of course the version for hooded eyes. I took a poll on my Instagram last week as to which tutorial you guys would like to see next. It was between a cut crease or more in-depth video for blending eyeshadows, and cut crease won. So I'm going to give the girls what they want. You know, I'm for the people. I give the people what they want. So that means if you want to have a say in what video you want to see next, you should be following me on Instagram and like my Facebook page as well, so you can participate in these polls. And yes, I am a unicorn today. Let's get this video started. You guys already know the drill. I brought you in closer so you can see exactly what these shadows are doing, honey. And of course today we are still going to be using our favorite we stand the matte book from the Crayon case. Let me just go ahead and take off the sleeve real quick. Yes, I still have the sleeve. You know, the ordinary person would have probably thrown it away, and I'm not going to get rid of it anytime soon. Guess how long I'm going to keep the sleeve? Forever. If this is the first video that you are watching, welcome. Hi, my name is Verena. But sis, what you doing? I have other videos on my channel you're supposed to be watching. Keep up. Okay, can you keep up? And I'm going to be featuring a new product that I got. Your girl got some new. I have only tried it out once, and so far I've been satisfied with this result, but we're gonna take it to another level today. We're gonna go there. We're gonna see how far it can go. So definitely stay tuned to see what that surprise product is going to be. So my eyes have already been primed and set. I did my eyebrows off camera, as you can see. I do want to add that because this look is going to be very dramatic, I opted not to use pencil to do my brows. I just use a brow powder, which gives me a more natural / softer look. So just so you know, sweetie. So the first thing I'm doing, I'm going to take this blank eyeshadow and, you know, our transition shade, or I'm just going to call it a blank eyeshadow really, and I'm just going to put it right under my eyebrow so that it can help me blend, because you know I don't like to be looking crazy out here in these quarantine streets. And I'm just going to put that on the other side as well. You know, we learned it in school when we was doing fractions. What you do to one side, you do to the other side. Using this angled eyeshadow brush, I am going to dip that into the orange color. If this is the first video you're watching, what I like to do, because I have hooded eyes, whenever I'm doing shadows, I like to keep my eye open and look straight forward, so I know exactly where the shadow is going to be or what it's going to look like when my eyes are actually open. So I'm just taking the brush and it's sideways. I'm not putting too much. We're just gonna build this up. You should be liking this video, of course, if you do like the vibe that's going on here. If you get value from my videos, if you just enjoy watching my videos, definitely go ahead and like, share and subscribe. And while you're at it, click that bell notification so you never miss a beat, honey. So I do also want to add for this cut crease, because I'm going to be taking it from the inner corner, not my whole crease, but yeah, because I'm going to be taking it from the inner corner, I'm not going to be really focusing or putting shadow too much on my lid, because I'm going to be wiping that off later. So I really just want to get a nice blend on the top. I hope you're having a good day, and if anybody has not told you already, you can do anything that you want to do once you believe in yourself. I don't know, I just randomly had that thought in my head and I decided to share it with you, because you know, I like to see other people win. So I'm basically done with putting down that orange, and I have not blended out the edge of it yet, because now I am going to be taking this yellow color here, so the second yellow in the palette, using a blending brush, and I'm going to put some color on it and go right on the edge of that yellow. I'm going to get all up in its business. So what I am doing with this yellow essentially is going right on the edge of that orange. And now don't be afraid to lift your eye because you already know where exactly you want to put your shadows now. So another thing you can do, you can start just putting the yellow all over the edge, just tapping, and then after go out to blend it using sweeping motions or little circular motions. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the yellow on this other eye. I'm going to complete one of the eyes, and I'm going to come back to show you how to do the cut crease on the other eye. Okay, so I'll be back, sweeties. I used this color here, and if you watch closely you will see right here, my camera is probably washing out the lights, but I put a purple shimmer here and a blue shimmer next to it. So I use this color and that one. So I basically use these two colors and then this one and that one. If you know what palette this is, then you know. If you don't, sorry, because I am not going to drop the name of this palette on my channel. I have my reasons, so yeah, but at the same time I kind of still want to show you guys what I'm using. I think that everybody has this in their house. What you're gonna need is some Vaseline. So now the cover of the Vaseline already has some product on it. So this is what I'm doing. I'm taking a very small brush like this. I'm putting it into the Vaseline. I'm taking some, not a lot. You don't want to get your brush too saturated. And the reason I'm using Vaseline, because some people might be like, oh, but you could just use a makeup wipe. You can, but for me, I would just be there wiping for like how long, and the product still wasn't coming out the way I wanted it to. And girl, I have hooded eyes, so when I used to take a makeup wipe and do that, some of the shadow I actually want on the top used to come out as well, and I don't have time for that anymore. So now, excuse me if I'm watching into my mirror a lot, but I need to. I'm going to try to show you guys, but I want to focus as well. So what I'm doing is I'm basically mapping out. I want the cut crease to do this, to make this shape. I am, again, eyes open. There you go. So now do you see where the light is reflecting a bit on that little part that I put there? Anyway, so now that I know how far up I want to go, you want to take, and you want to try to keep your eyes stretched as much as possible when doing this. So after you've applied that Vaseline, it's time to wipe it off. Now you do want to take your time when you are doing this. If you rush, you're going to end up wiping off places where the eyeshadow is that you don't want. So just take your time to do that. Alright, and then after I've taken out all the Vaseline, I'm going to be using my concealer that's the color Warm Honey from the LA Girl Pro Concealer, the lightest one I have, and I'm basically going to be placing that in the empty area I just wiped away where the Vaseline was. Okay guys, so I put the concealer down on the eye and I'm just trying to make it dry. I am using like a fan and my hands to just go over it because you kind of want it to dry, because the next step is to use our secret product, our secret weapon. This is the MAC Mixing Medium. If you watch Alyssa Ashley, you would definitely know about this product. She has been using this product for years. I've always been seeing her use it, but I couldn't get it until now, so I decided to invest in it. It is a little expensive for this size. It's $15 on MAC's website. They do have free shipping now as of the date of recording this video, and this so far it's worked great. This is the second time I'm using it, and I've had this eye done for a while now, and look at that. I'm tilting my head, I'm looking up. No shimmer, no transfer in the top here. Like, mind blown. If you have hooded eyes, you know the struggle. I don't even have to explain. So you're going to see how I'm going to use this product today. I wish there was a black owned alternative to it. I did look, but this was the one that had the best reviews, and this is what Alyssa used, so I decided to buy this one instead. So I put some on the back of my hand and I'm using the brush to kind of just swirl it out. So essentially what I'm going to do is just put this as a base all over where I could put my concealer that is now dry, and then I'm going to put my shimmer shadows over it and then put a second coat of it on top, so that's really going to like lock it in and not make this go anywhere. Now what you're seeing me do here on this side of the screen, I am actually cleaning that shader brush that I'm using to apply the shimmers, because I'm using the same brush to apply all 4 different shimmers. So one thing about me on this channel you're going to notice is that I really make the most out of what I have. Even if I don't have a lot of brushes, I just use them different ways. So keep that in mind. That's why you want to have a piece of tissue with you when you're doing your makeup, so you can wipe it off if you're using the same brush. And now I'm taking that teal color, the main color that's there, and I'm putting that all over the lid in the other places where that concealer was. Now the next thing you want to do is go back to your Vaseline, and we're basically going to cut all this extra stuff at the bottom there, because we don't need that. And yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm basically just going to take this and come down, like how hair is like clean on the edge. I'm just going to like clean up the edge of it. So the last step for our lids is we're going back in with the MAC mixing medium, and I'm just going to pat, not I said pat, not rub, just pat this all over where I put the shimmer. So we're going back to our matte book palette, taking the orange shade, and I'm just going to put that under my eye, well, on the outer V, and then put some shimmer on the inner corner. Okay guys, this is the final look. So today's look was featuring our surprise product, the MAC mixing medium that we used, and the reason for using this was to act as a base for our shimmer shadows and also to lock them in so we don't have any transfer. And mind you, I've been filming about an hour now and I still don't have any of the teal color on the top of my eye, so that is definitely a game changer. Doing a cut crease on hooded eyes are definitely achievable, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise, okay? When you go and get your makeup done, if you make an appointment and you ask for a cut crease and the makeup artist tell you no, she cannot do that, she ain't a makeup artist, she ain't a makeup artist. You need to get up, ask for a refund, and leave, okay? I just feel like the beauty community always overlooks us with hooded eyes, and you never really see the representation that we need. It's like every marketing campaign has the models that have all the lid space in the world, and us hooded eye people are just over here like, excuse me, So thank you so much for joining me in today's tutorial. I had fun doing this look for you guys, and I hope you had fun watching it. Definitely go ahead and like this video, give it a big thumbs up if you got value from this. Also leave a comment down below and share this with your mama, your sister, your boyfriend, everybody, okay? And don't forget to check out my podcast that is on Anchor FM. The link to everything is down below in the description. All right, take care now. I'll see you for the next tutorial.